Hey everybody, this is Mr. Crafty, and today we're doing another recommended video. Now, I cannot find your comment. I am very sorry. Usually I would just put it on screen right now, but I cannot find it. Maybe during the course of me editing, I will see if I can find it, but currently I cannot find your comment, and I'm really sorry, but you know who you are, and just I might as well say it. You guys recommended me to do Kratos from God of War franchise, and he is the God of War. Technically he's the new. It's yeah, play the games. Honestly, just watch a video explain the series. It's very lore driven, so I would recommend actually playing the game or even watching like a video talking about the series. Regardless, you know who you are, and you recommend me to do Kratos. I remember I did a little chat about it, and yeah. So I actually would like to do this fight. See, before I became a power scaler, I was already fond of. I would study astrophysics. That's why I was already kind of in depth of understanding some of these higher metas people use, as well as I even studied most mythologies and demonology and etc. So God of War, the franchise, is always pretty cool to me, since they kind of literally took those figures and made into like a game. Plus, who doesn't want to see a character that can literally just dick stomp all of the gods in fiction? Not mythology or religion, whatever. Who wouldn't want to see that? This is literally Record of Ragnarok, but one man solos all. Plus, the character is very unique. I like Kratos as a character, and he's been for so much. There's no way I could not had him on my channel. So with that out of the way, and let's go over his AP, his power. So, actually, a lot of people have this misunderstanding. I'm not gonna go over this because this is gonna be heated debate, but a lot of people believe that God of War 4 Kratos is weaker than his God of War 3. Now, I'm just gonna shed my opinion on this. I don't think he is weaker. It's kind of implied that this entire time in God of War 4, he's holding back. Even in the comics on PlayStation they made, he's trying to turn over a new leaf, and he's heavily restraining himself. And it's kind of, it would kind of show, is he hasn't really showed any feats that put him even lower. Hell, the feats he's shown in here actually are better feats than most of his God of War 3 or below that I know of. An example is the fact that now the World Snake, I'm trying my best to pronounce this, Jormungandr, and Thor. Well, now this was also based off mythology, but they also do mention this. They fought, and it was felt throughout all 9 realms, which is also based off the mythology. But there was also stated in this realm that most of these realms are infinite, and the fact that just like Baldur, and you get to fight Baldur as the first god, you basically first big boss you ever fight, and he was able to practically 3-shot Jormungandr. I'm saying that so wrong, I know, and someone taught me how to say it too, I just forgot. But the fact that you're able to fight someone that 3-shot Jormungandr just would put you on that level. But an even better feat does actually draw from the fight with Thor and the World Tree Snake Jormungandr. It was stated that during their fight they splintered Yggdrasil, which, if you don't know what Yggdrasil is, it's the, I don't know, I was gonna say God tree, that's not right. It's the world tree that holds all of the 9 realms within it, all of everything, death, life, etc. Now in here, it also states that just like, even just every strand, so like every strand of the tree transcends time and space. Just imagine that. See, you go outside, go look at a tree. It doesn't have to be a necessary big tree. Now look at that tree. Pick off a tiny piece of strand from that one strand transcends time and space. Now, if you don't know, that would be a 5D feat, or they would be low complex multiversal. If you don't know what a splintered tree looks like, they basically just blew a hole through it. So that's something to know. And well, as we said, Baldur. I'm not saying that. I'm probably butchering these guys' names, but the first god you fight, he's the god of light. I know that in Norse mythology. He practically 3-shots Jormungandr, and Kratos casually deals with them while it's implied that you are holding back significantly. due to, you know, want to try and turn over a new leaf. And if you don't buy the whole him actually defeating Jormungandr, well, there's the fact that it was even asked within Maiari. It was like asked to Maiari who would win between like Thor and like, you know, Kratos, and he said, and she said, like, he said he doesn't know. So basically they've known he's known Thor for many years, I believe well over 100, and he personally thinks that a fight between them two, and he doesn't know who would win. Now probably this would be, now we don't know what's gonna happen, because we know Thor that's gonna be like the second game coming out actually this year, unless it was delayed. But like as I was saying, so they probably was talking about like so just so you know, if we see in this upcoming game that Kratos gets like one tapped by Thor, that doesn't actually disclude this claim. For all we know, they could be talking about the younger Thor that fought against Jormungandr for the first time, and when they, you know, splintered the tree. So that could, either way you put it, at, you know, Kratos would scale to this 5th dimensional power. Now I bet a lot of people were expecting me to go a little deeper into this, but it's pretty concrete on where they scale. Even like, I've even talked to some people that like now currently, if I've been having more ties to some of the higher ups in terms of the power scaling community that know a lot of this stuff, and that even the highest guy only really puts him at this level as well. So there's no really way to get him higher, unless if you want to count every strand within sight and a typical tree, then like add that all together to make one tree, and then, you know, basically find out how much force it would take to just splinter that. Maybe you can get to some high-low complex that's a weird sentence. High-low complex multiversal. That sounds like I'm combining high complex multiversal and low. Just like you can probably get like a higher up within low complex multiversal, which is, I don't think the authors really meant for that to happen. But if you really want to do that, yeah. But still, Kratos would scale, I would say, casually to this, since he's kind of been holding back the entire time during God of War 4. So I'm pretty sure it's a casual, you know, Kratos scaling 5D or low complex multiversal, and that is actually it. I really have no other thing to go over. He had, you know, an interesting feat. He did bear the cosmos on his back with Atlas. That's interesting. That's like really good lifting. But other than that, that's really another I could scale him higher. But I think that's really good, and I'll be going over speed in the next video. Should be, you know, coming out right after this. And thank you again who recommended this. I do not have your comment, but you know who you are, so thank you. And if I can find it, you know, your comment will be right up there. Anyway, so that's all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord in the link in the description. I just made it, you know. It's a really good server. You can personally recommend videos to me. I have a whole channel meant just for that, so I will never lose your thing. So yeah, if you want to do that, or just chill and talk, or even debate me, it's up to you. And don't forget to, like, you know, or recommend any videos in the comment section below. And that's all, Mr. Crafty.